Okay, we have an interesting question. We are expected to evaluate and produce the result. We got sine 13 positive sine 167 added with cos 13 positive cos 167 times sine 13 negative sine 167 positive cos 13 negative cos 167 product multiplied with cot 13 minus cot 26. We have to find out what this value is. Now foremost, what I wish to do is I will consider this part of the given question, which is sine 13 positive sine 167 positive cos 13 positive cos 167 multiplied with sine 13 negative sine 167 positive cos 13 negative cos 167. Okay, now we know this relationship, which is sine theta is equal to sine of 180 minus theta, and cos theta is negative cos of 180 minus theta. Okay, so using this relationship, what I am going to do is I'm going to rewrite sine 167 as sine of 180 minus 167. Okay, this is going to give me sine 13. So I will have sine 13 degree positive sine 167 sine theta is rewritten as sine of 180 minus theta. So this is going to be sine 13. Fair enough. Now cos of 167. Okay, so let me also write that cos of 167 is going to be rewritten as negative cos of 180 minus 167. Okay, so that is going to give me negative cos 13 degrees. So I already have a positive, so write that cos 130, cos 13 degrees followed by negative cos 13 degrees. So that's for the first part. Now followed by over here you have sine 13, right? So in this case, what I'm going to do, I'm going to write sine 13 as sine of 180 minus 13. So that is going to give me sine 167. So here, this is going to be giving sine 167 minus sine 167. And over here, this is going to be cos 13. I'm going to retain it as it is. But cos 167, I'm going to use this formula. If I were to use cos 167 utilizing this formula, this is going to give me negative of negative cos 13. So that's going to be positive cos 13. Okay, so this goes off, and then this goes off, this goes off. So you are left with sine 13 added with sine 13, that's going to be 2 times sine 13, and the cos 13 added with cos 13, that's going to be 2 times cos 13. So this is going to give me 4 times, or okay, let me write that. Let me write it as I don't want to write it as 4 times sine 13, so I'm going to write it as 2, and I'm going to put the 2 out. So 2 times sine 13 times cos 13. So what is this? This is 2 times sine a cos a, which is nothing but sine 2a. In this case, I'm going to get it as 2 times of sine 2 times of 13, which is going to be 2 times of sine 26 degrees. So I've got a 2 times sine 26 degree for this quantity. So now we need to come and evaluate this quantity. So this is cot 13 degree negative cot 26 degrees. I'm going to rewrite this as cos 13 degree divided by sine 13 degrees, and then followed by this is cos 26 degrees divided by sine 26 degrees. Now I'm going to rewrite this further as cos 13 degrees divided by sine 13 degrees, and this is going to be cos of 2 times of 13 divided by sine of 2 times of 13. Okay, now this I'm going to multiply by 2 and divide by 2, and I'm going to get a cos of 13. I'm going to multiply by cos 13 and divide by cos 13. So already there is a sine 13, so retain sine 13 as it is. This is followed by cos 2 theta. So if you have to have it as cos 2 theta, now there is a formula. 1 positive cos 2 theta is equal to 2 times cos squared theta. So since we are dealing with cos 2 theta, this is going to be 2 times of cos squared theta negative 1. But over here we are dealing with cos 2 of 13 degrees, which is going to give me 2 times of cos squared 13 degrees negative 1. Fair enough. So in place of this, it's going to be 2 times of cos squared 13 degrees negative 1 divided by sine 2 13 degrees. So can I write it as 2 times sine 13 times cos 13. Okay, so now this is 2 times of cos squared, right? This is cos 13 cos 13, so this is going to be 2 times of cos squared 13. This stays as it is, this stays as it is. So let me write that 2 times of sine 13 cos 13 negative. Now this is a parenthesis, right? This entire thing is in parenthesis, so I'm going to split it as 2 times of cos squared 13 divided by 2 times, right? The negative sign flows, is being distributed. So 2 times of sine 13 times cos 13, negative sign comes over there. So I have positive 1 over 2 times of sine 13 times cos 13. Okay, now 2 times cos squared 13 divided by 2 times sine 13 cos 13, followed by negative 2 times cos squared 13 divided by 2 times sine 13 cos 13. So they get cancelled, giving me 1 over, what is that I got? I got 1 over 2 times sine 13 cos 13. What is that? That's nothing but 1 over sine 2a. That's nothing but sine 2a. 13 is my a, so that's going to be sine 26 degree. So I have a sine 26 degree over here by the evaluation, and this is multiplied with 1 over sine 26 degrees. You follow me? I evaluated the cot part and I've got 1 over sine 26 degrees. Take that and place it here. So sine 26 gets cancelled, giving me what? 2. So the solution for this question is 2. 2 is the lovely answer. So please like, share and subscribe. Thank you everybody.